Hey guys, and welcome to another Ironman video. Today is going to be a magic / defense training guide for the medium to kind of low levels. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to give you the requirements that I think you should have. So at the minimum, have 60 magic. I have 61, that's not too much of a difference. And having 60 magic can have its advantages. You can get a God Staff, you can use Fire Blast, and if you get 62, you can use Air Waves. So those two are good things to have with you. So have some runes, of course, for your magic. Of course, you're going to be using Revolution, so don't worry about runes too much. Next up, I would recommend 55 defense, 50 to 55 defense. Right now I'm at 60, but during me actually going through what we're going to be doing in the title, we're going to be going to the Abyss, I have 55 defense, so it'll be slightly worse than this. So that's pretty minimal requirements. You can get that through Slayer, or even just your beginning training in Ironman when you just went hardcore training that magic, if that's what you did. If you want to get those levels quickly, quote-unquote quickly, just go to Infested Axes in the Polypore. They're AFK, and you don't get hurt. Now, next thing you'll need is a quick teleport, whether that's a Tab or a Wicked Hood teleport. Doesn't matter, just get out of the way. As for food-wise, I use salmon because I have tons of it. I had to catch a lot of fish to get that fishing level up for Heroes Quest, so I'm sure you guys have that too. So you can use trout, but that's half of salmon, so you really don't want to do that. If you want to go all out, go with lobsters. That's really good, and you'll get way better XP rates. So the XP rates could go up and down depending on what food you have. So with salmon, you're going to get 150k an hour around the levels that I told you to have. Next, for your armor pieces, you see I have skeletal. Let's go into the armor. I have skeletal armor. This is not too difficult to get. You get them from Walawaskis at the Waterbirth Dungeon area towards Dagonoth Kings. If you go to the first room, and I will make a guide on some magic armor on how to get this, you go to the first room where you start to go up the ladders and all, 2 DKs, you'll see 3 of them. 3 Walawaskis. Kill them for the tibula, the skull piece, and the rib cage. And then you just give it to Pure the Seer and Fremenic area, and you make this armor. The gloves and the skeletal boots are a drop. You don't need to make them. And you don't need a crafting level or anything. All you need is Fremi Trials done. And of course, you get that God Staff, you should have a cape, and wear an Amulet of Magic and the best ring you have. And there you go, that's pretty much the setup you need. And again, this is 150k an hour. If you use lobsters, you could get 170k. And this is with, of course, Revolution. If you have Blood Barrage available to you, of course that's a lot of money down the drain, or a lot of time, at Barrows for your Ironman. Revolution could be good. And this method is pretty good with Revolution, especially if you have the chain ability unlocked and Dragon Breath. So here we go, on to the training. I have a full inventory of salmon, air runes, fire runes, Wicked Hood. Start at Edgeville, go to the Mage of Zamorak, surprise, surprise, and this part is important as well. Go to the southwest corner of this area. Why? Because you have all these monsters here, the Abyssal Walkers. What they do, or what's special about them, is they're weak to mage attacks, so they're a lot better than fighting the range guys or the magic abyssal. I forget what they're called. You could see my defense counter is set to 0. This was a 6.5 minute trip. I believe I did the math, so I got 150k an hour with all of this. So the trip to walk here, not that far. And again, if you have salmon, swordfish, sharks, better than salmon, food, you're going to get higher XP rates. And if you have a higher magic level, defense level, you could stay here for a way longer time. So you got to take that all into account. So this is easily a 150k to 200k at medium levels. I think that's what I'm going to title the video. So have those requirements, and you should be good here. And overall, this is a lot more fun than Infested Axes. I see people all the time in the clan chat. You can see on the left, bottom left corner of the screen, people are always saying Infested Axes are better. But really, this is better. Even at lower levels than my requirements, it's still better just to teleport out, get some more salmon, and run back in. And to be honest, it's a lot more fun. I have a lot of fun doing this. So again, the major things you need to know are southwest corner, use the best magic ability you have that quick teleport, and use chain and dragon breath as often as you can, and you should be good. And then after a few minutes, just teleport out, get some more food, go back and get a bunch of XP. So there you go. There is my quick Abyss guide. Now you guys, of course, all know about the Abyss. All know about it, how it's the best magic/defense XP with your main accounts with death runes, blood runes, whatever you want to use. But this is for the low levels. To get that 60 defense, which I did, to get even 70 defense and 70 magic, this is great. So use this method so you can get those higher levels, so you can hit better on those higher monsters that you may be assigned to in a Slayer task. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a like, comment down below on a certain guide that you want to see. Like I said, I will be uploading magic armor guide, so spider silk, people always ask me, how do you get that, what kind of armor is that, and then this armor, I'm sure people are going to ask questions about this. And yeah, just comment in general, what did you think about the video? And like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.